brothers and sisters, and welcome to The Last Ego on Earth. My name is James Scott Shoemaker, and tonight we're going to head on into our blue book once again, the Foundation for Inner Peace edition here. We are in the Workbook for Students, page 34, lesson 23. I can escape the world I see by giving up attack thoughts. Before we get started here, I was just going to let you guys understand from my perspective when I first started the course. I think on the last lesson I was talking about how the world was, what I saw is a form of vengeance. Now, through the course and through forgiveness, we can escape the world that we see that might be bringing us pain by giving up the thoughts of attack. Anything that we see that's being shown outside of ourselves that is in some sort of attack mode, we can forgive it. One of the safest ways to do that is in movies. When you watch movies like Vin Diesel movies, or I don't know, some sort of action movies with Arnold Schwarzenegger or something like that, we can forgive because that itself is a projection of our internal attack thoughts that we can be letting go. A lot of times when we're watching the news and we see murders and all these horrible things that we see in the world are all separated attack thoughts that we need to let go and undo. So we'll just jump on into this lesson here. As I do with all of them, I'm here to be your guide, your buddy, your brother, to be standing beside you, and we can walk together in this, and we can get home faster if our minds connect on this. I might also stop throughout it if I feel inspired to, and kind of explain my interpretation of what Jesus is saying here. All right, guys, so here we go. Lesson 23, I can escape the world I see by giving up attack thoughts. The idea for today contains the only way out of fear that will ever succeed. Nothing else will work. Everything else is meaningless. But this way cannot fail. Every thought you have makes up some segment in the world you see. It is your thoughts, then, that we must work if your perception of the world is to be changed. If the cause of the world you see is attack thoughts, you must learn that it is these thoughts which you do not want. There is no point in lamenting the world. There is no point in trying to change the world. It is incapable of change because it is merely an effect. But there is indeed a point in changing your thoughts about the world. Here you are changing the cause. The effect will change automatically. The world you see is a vengeful world, and everything in it as a symbol of vengeance. Each of your perceptions of external reality is a pictorial representation of your own attack thoughts. One can well ask if this can be called seeing. Is not fantasy a better word for such a process? A hallucination, a more appropriate term for the result? You see the world that you have made, but you do not see yourself as the image maker. I'm going to stop there really quick. Once again, it's really hard to grasp sometimes that everything that we're seeing is we are projecting this image. You as yourself are, I am as myself are, but in the reality, we are one. And it's all of a split mind together in this huge mess that we've created. So we have to see the world. It says, or Jesus says, you see the world that you have made, but you do not see yourself as the image maker. It's tough to understand that we are the great projectors of the movie. We are projecting this from our eyeballs out into the world. And the perceptions that we're showing us can give us those attack projections that we see. All right, guys, we'll continue. You cannot be saved from the world, but you can escape from its cause. This is what salvation means. For where is the world you see when its cause is gone? Vision already holds a placement for everything you will think you see now. Loveliness can light your images and so transform them that you will love them even though they were made of hate. For you will not be making them alone. The idea for today introduces the thought that you are not trapped in the world you see because its cause can be changed. This change requires first that the cause be identified and then let go so that it can be replaced. I'm going to stop again. So what Jesus is saying here is that, we feel very trapped sometimes in the world. And I know that I did. I can only speak for myself. But when we figure out what the thing is that's bothering us, or what the attack that's coming from us, let's just say it might be a parent from our past, something they said or did that they've attacked us in some form or fashion in the past. Now, the past, from the Course of Miracles perspective, is also a part of the illusion. There's only the now. But what the ego will do is take a memory from the so-called dream and bring it into reality now. So somebody else will be attacking me, say, and I immediately in my head go back to that thought of my parent maybe, yelling or attacking me in some sort of fashion, and now it's being brought back up. So that is the very thing that we need to let go. That's the attack thought that we need to let go, or it will continue to repeat. My mother, say a mother did it at some point, or a father had done that in the past. Egos bringing it into the future. We're seeing it being projected maybe out of a wife or a husband now. And if we misstep again, if we don't forgive this, it will continue. 5 years down the road, there might be another exact same moment that will happen. So these trials and tribulations come back and back and forth from the ego's game. So we need to let that be replaced with love, and we do that by letting that attack thought go. If it's being projected out of us, even if we're thinking these thoughts, we can let them go also. If it's not from love, feel attacked. You're feeling like you need to attack someone. Both of those need to go, and we do that by asking Holy Spirit to take it away from us. It's as simple as that. Holy Spirit, please take this attack thought away about blank, or about a parent. And what's so great is Holy Spirit's always there for you. And if you're meditating on this at night, a lot of times you might get an image of a person that you remember from the past, or even something from the day. It could be something from the day also. So it's very important that we do this, and just allow Holy Spirit to take it away from us. All right, guys, I'm going to continue on. This is 5.3. The first two steps in this process require your cooperation. The final one does not. Your images have already been replaced. By taking the first two steps, you will see that this is so. Besides using it throughout the day, as the need arises, 5 practice periods are required in applying today's idea. As you look about you, repeat the ideas slowly to yourself first, and then close your eyes and devote about a minute to searching your mind for as many attack thoughts that occur to you. As each one crosses your mind, say, I can escape from the world I see by giving up attack thoughts about blank. Hold each attack thought in mind as you say this, and then dismiss that thought and go on to the next. In the practice periods, be sure to include both your thoughts of attacking and being attacked. Their effects are exactly the same because they are exactly the same. You do not recognize this as yet, and you're asked at this time only to treat them as the same in today's practice periods. We are still at the stage of identifying the cause of the world you see. When you finally learn that thought of attack and being attacked are not different, you will be ready to let the cause go. As I said, guys, I've been here. I have had to let go of my attack thoughts. I was very attacked in my perception when I first started the course and prior to me getting the course. So my projections were very dark, and I was having a lot of confusion going on, a lot of attack thoughts in my mind. It would just keep me up at night. I couldn't sleep. It was quite horrible. But giving them up and handing them over, doing the book, will get you out of that fear. And what a great time right now to be doing that, letting go of all the false fears that are being shown right now in the world. It'll bring great peace, and it starts uncovering the blocks to love's presence, which that's what the Course is here to do. That's what Jesus is here to do with the atonement, is to wake us back up slowly. When we're ready to let go of our creations, which is that separation, we will find peace. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed lesson 23 here. I will see you on lesson 24. I do not perceive my own best interests. So I'll see you on that one, guys. Peace be with you. I love you, and I will see you guys on the other side. All right, guys, take care.
Prepare yourself from the birth to the dirt. Prepare yourself for all it's worth. Prepare yourself from the birth to the dirt. Prepare yourself, the last ego on earth. Prepare yourself from the dirt to the birth. Prepare yourself from the birth to the dirt. The last ego